Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Leo with the Cohen Group. And just a quick disclaimer, this video is not about real estate. It's about something that I've been thinking a lot about as far as who we surround ourselves with and why that's important and creating value in other people's lives. Um, so just to start off with, like this morning, I had a great conversation with one of my best friends in the world. And I think the word best friend has kind of a childish connotation and people think that it's kind of a silly word. But I think that when we think about that, what that actually means, it's really about how much value you provide and how many different arenas to somebody's life. And I'll get a little bit more into that. But as far as value goes, uh, we need to look at the five people, the average of the five people, that's us, right? That we surround ourselves with. And if we're surrounding ourselves with people that, you know, are telling us, yes, 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 do all these things, that's not necessarily a good thing, right? A positive influence is not necessarily somebody that is always telling us yes. It's the person that says, you're an idiot, don't do that. Or no. Or how does this work? Or how does that provide value to other people's lives? So the person that questions you is also just as important as the person that supports you. That person for me that supports my dreams is my wife, Emily. But she also tells me no because she knows that I'm very optimistic and I'll go after things if I don't have someone that says no or gets me to think more about what I'm doing. Hey Gail, hey River, welcome to the discussion. If you guys want to type anything or join in, add anything into the conversation. My perspective is just one perspective, but it's just what I've been thinking a lot about. So I had the blessing to spend 3 or 4, I think it was 4 days with some of my closest friends in the world that I have a lot in common with, and that also, provide value as far as, hey Chad, welcome. That provide value in the business arena, the spiritual arena, uh, emotional, physical, whatever it is. We're all driven. We all very a lot in common, but also call me out. And so it's important to have people to call you out in your life on your BS because we're all full of shit. Excuse my language, but we are. Let's be honest. Anyhow, when Jim Rohn talks about we are the average of the five people that we surround ourselves with, what does that mean? And who are the five people that we surround ourselves with the most? Are those people good for us? Are they bad for us, right? Um, this doesn't mean that we're walking around being a jerk. Yo, Angela, what's up? What's up, Angie? How are you? It doesn't mean that we're walking around being a jerk to people that we just instantly know that we're not going to connect with. You give everybody a chance and you give everybody the benefit of the doubt, even if you get burned, right? Because sometimes you get burned in life, right? So the whole point being that we're a little bit more introspective about what we need. That way we know how to select what boxes to put people in our heads, right? Because we're not going to, while somebody may be a great business partner, we may not be friends, and that's okay. Or someone's a great spiritual consultant, but they may not be a good business partner because they have no idea how to do business. And that's my mom for me. I love my mom, but I wouldn't ask her for any advice on business. I would ask her for advice on everything else. So being introspective, what do we need? What does this person provide to me? And then how in turn can I provide value to their lives? Because sometimes it's better if we let somebody go in our lives that we don't provide any value to. Maybe they provide all the value to us and we're doing them a disservice. So it's not just who provides value to me and how can I add more people to provide value. Hey, Shannon. So where I'm going with that, the whole best idea of a best friend is that's somebody that shares values and provides value to you in all different arenas. So how can we be picky with this? And why is it important to be picky with the people in our lives? Any comments on this? I'd love to hear other perspectives. So the other thing that comes to mind is time, right? A lot of times we have relationships that have been there for a long period of time. So we feel obligated to it because of the time period, right? Not necessarily because of the value, right? So it makes me think about, in high school or, in college, if there was a friendship or a relationship that went on for a long period of time because I felt obligated, or you guys may have had something similar like that too. But it wasn't providing value. It actually was, you felt like he was dragging you down and dragging them down, right? Being picky, because we want to put the energy into people that provide value to your life and you provide value to their lives. We can't treat everybody equally. And it's hard because, like I said, we don't want to be a jerk. but we want to also be realistic about it. And, you know, Angela just said, choose quality over quantity. And that's the truth, right? Choose quality over quantity. It's better to have one awesome best friend in the world that'll call you out on everything than to have 50,000 Facebook friends that support everything that you do. Even though realistically, I may have some good ideas that come to fruition and you guys see on Facebook, but most of my ideas are just really bad ideas or have a lot of downside to them. And that's why I need people like my wife, like I told you guys. So anyways, that is the end of the video. It's not about real estate. It's about who we're surrounding ourselves with on a business arena, personal, spiritual, physical, everything, right? We need to be introspective as to what we need and what other people need. So I'd love to hear more comments on your thoughts on who we're surrounding ourselves with right now, what type of person we need in our lives, and how we can get there. Anyways, I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday and a great week. And please keep commenting. I'd love to keep this discussion going.